There we go, that's the way. Morning everyone, I'm just getting the second herd in for milking. It's quite nice at the moment because on the weekend the clocks went back an hour, daylight savings over, so it's a bit light in the morning now to get the cows in, which is nice. Nice to me. Dad's up there milking the first herd at the moment. If you're new to my channel, I'm the once a day farmer because these cows only get milked once a day in the morning for the whole season. We quite like it, it works for us, so something a little bit different. What's happening today? Well, we're getting some maize from next door brought over. I've bought 15 tonne, so that'll be coming in hopefully about 9 o'clock once the cows are milked, because the pit, or the cows are walking past the pit to their paddock, so it would work better if they started bringing it once they're shut in. We're also going to spray the chicory because that's ready to go into annual. We'll try and get that in about 10 days. We'll leave it about 10 days after spraying it. So that's the plan for today. This bike also needs to really go to town sometime this week because it must have a split wire somewhere. There should be a green light on this neutral button, but when you move the handlebars, not that way, the other way, there, it comes on there, and you can only start it when the green light's on, and the light and the horn doesn't work, so that needs fixing. What are you doing? So Dad's spraying over there at the moment. I'll point him out. He is a little bit far away for this, but he's just there. So we like to spray nice and early in the morning when there's not much wind, so the trees aren't moving much. There's not a heck of a lot of breeze, so the spray drift is pretty minimal. Well, hopefully there is none. He's almost finished. He's done the big paddock there, so he's just got that little one to go. He also pulled this cow out this morning, 166. She's a nice little rising 3-year-old. He's seen her sucking on cows' teats in his herd, which is a bad thing. Obviously means milk's not going in the vat, and it's just a real bad habit. So what we're going to do is we're going to put her in my herd, and we're going to swap her with this cow here, 204. She actually came into my herd about a month ago when the last lot of culls went, but she's not eating the maize, so she might as well just go back in the other herd since they're on all grass. We're also going to do something else to her, which I'll show you when Dad gets back. Change of plans, so we'll let that cow go, and this one can just go back in with its herd where it was from. But we're going to put this on its nose. So this is sort of just a spiky thing. It goes in the nose like a piercing, although it doesn't pierce the skin. You just tighten the butterfly thing here, and it squeezes in, and then it just spikes the cow's udder that it's sucking on, so it sort of kicks in it and it doesn't allow it to suck. Dad's going to put it in. Nice and quiet. Put your head up. Maybe not. Might be a bit small, that one. I think it won't. Hey? It won't. There we go. Won't need to tighten it up very much. Much better. So it's on now. She'll take a little bit of getting used to. But it doesn't hurt it whatsoever, so we'll probably leave it on for a month or two, then take it off again. She hasn't been sucking other cows, it's only just recently she started, so like I said before, it's a real bad habit. So this should stop it, and yeah, we'll see where it's at in a couple of months. stack tractor's just turned up. He's just making a way over. He's got a little bit of a weight. They're doing a 20-ton job first, and then I think I'm second on the list, so they're bringing 15 over here, which will be 4 or 5 trailer loads. So I'm just going to throw a few tyres off now and pull the tarp back for them, and then I'm just going to butt the new stuff up to this, so I'm not going to worry about spreading it. I don't think it'll matter too much. I know some people have different thoughts, but yeah, I'm not too worried. Third tractor and trailer's making its way in, or the third load, see I'm with the truck, but we'll go and have a look where it's coming from. I can't show you the chopper because it is a test chopper from Germany and they don't want it getting shown, or you can't film them. But we'll go and have a look anyway and have a look at the weighbridge. I'll explain that to you. Here comes another tractor and trailer, so they're just chopping in here. It was a 3 hectare paddock that was planted pretty late because it gets pretty wet. And then he'll bring that load up here, jump on the weighbridge and just get it weighed, and then the pit, or our pit's only just over there, so you can kind of see a tractor cab, so it's not long cart at all. Make sure the wheels are on the scales. Boom. So there's a second to last load here, and then there's one more tractor up there that's come in, so it's pretty quick. And that makes it 12.3 tonnes of dry matter, so that's about bang on. I thought it'd make it a little bit full of the pit, but it is what it is. But that'll get me to the end of the season anyway. I should have a little bit more grass in a couple of weeks, so that'll help be able to feed a little bit less maize if I need be. If you want. Bill's is doing a core sample to send off to where does it go?
Hills Laboratories.
Yeah, so they do I don't know, test or whatever, see how much dry matter it is, because that's what we pay for. So another sample over here. Are you filling the bucket or just get it half full?
We'll just half full this one, eh?
Yeah, I reckon.
Basically, it's the more tonnes we do, the more samples we'll do.
Yeah.
And throughout the day, if it's an all-day job.
Yeah.
Be back 3 times.
Into the bag for the laboratory.
Go from here to the freezer.
Oh, to the freezer, then the lab.
And then freezing doesn't matter, it's just we take over quite a few at a time.
Yeah.
Wait for the whole job to be in there.
Do you know what the chopper was reading?
I think it was about 36.
Oh yeah, bang on.
Yeah. Always.
Always. And that's that. One more. John's just finished rolling off now, so he won't be too much longer. Then I'll whack the cover over, or we'll actually put a load in the wagon and then whack the cover over. So Dad came down earlier and we filled up the Keenan, put the cover on. We just reused that old cover we had, and that should help with a bit of fermentation. Smells good though, it's starting to smell real sweet. Oh, beautiful. So the reason I sort of bought this feed in, which we tend not to do, we usually just use what we have, is that I want to save the pit, or the big pit over there. There's probably about 100 tonne, maybe a little bit less, say 90 tonne in that pit over there. I want to save it for next season. So this year we've had a good payout. Next season it's looking like it's a good payout too, touch wood, don't want to jinx anything. So it just gives me options of when I can start feeding out. So I could start feeding out a little bit earlier. By next season I'm talking sort of end of July when we start calving. So I could feed out a little bit earlier and put weight on cows earlier than normal, which in theory should put more milk in the vat, or should help with that. So that's sort of where I'm going. But yeah, the cows might notice a little bit of a different and dietary change tonight, but we'll go and get them and see what they think. I'm sure they're still going to gobble it up. But I did pay 31 cents a kilo of dry matter for this, which equates to, I think it's about $3,800 worth, those 5 trailer loads. So and I could see that they had a little paddock next door spare, so I gave them a ring and they said yep, it hadn't been sold, so I was able to grab some of that. But we'll go and get the cows and see what they think. Just going to hold these cows up today. These ones got here pretty quick, and there's still a couple that are coming from back there, so they can wait there till everyone's here, so they all get the same amount of supper. And it looks like someone might have just nudged this post, bent it over. It used to be here, I could shut the gate properly, but that's alright. I'll probably just pull this out and sink a new one in here somewhere if I can. Those are 12-foot gates, so I'll probably get a 14, which will make it easier for everyone. Hopefully it doesn't happen again then. Well, it doesn't look like they mind too much. Just another beautiful autumn evening, which is good. It's nice and warm, so the grass is definitely growing. We're getting a little bit of cover now, which is good. A little bit more rain forecast in the weekend, so that can't hurt either. But that'll pretty much wrap it up for today's video, guys. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next time.